Hi, this is Genshin here to give you a minor update on the channel and whatnot. First off, sorry for not posting more content on the regular. I've been busy with work, Halloween, had to work on Halloween as well, and that was a joy, and life and whatnot. Anyway, just want to talk about a few things, such as the recent announcements of Danganronpa 1 and 2 and Zero Escape 999, along with Virtue's Last Reward, are all getting ported to the PS4. I've beaten the first in both of these series, but in the dead middle for their sequels. Not to mention, I've yet to even play Zero Time Dilemma, which is the last title and prequel to Zero Escape games. I started an old Let's Play of Zero Escape 999, but never really got anywhere with it on my channel. Perhaps a future Let's Play of it being on the PS4 will make things easier for me. Not to mention, I'm stuck on a trial in Danganronpa 2 due to the controller being harder to use than the actual Vita itself. Also, Steins Gate Zero is coming out in English towards the end of this month, so I will probably pick up that as well. Will I do a Let's Play on it? I'm not sure, since I'm still playing the first and plan on continuing it. I honestly have no idea what Steins Gate Zero is about beyond the detail that it takes place in one of the alternate endings. I think it was one of the bad endings, I believe. Beyond that, I do plan on picking up Final Fantasy 15 and recording that possibility. That possibly. Yeah, I know English. Now on to Battleborn talk. Prepare for a rant. So I already mentioned this probably a few times, but I hate the way Gearbox buffed the minions, especially in Incursion, where they brought back the bloody Shepherd bot. For those who don't know, the Shepherd bot is pretty much a floating robot that will give allied robots and Battleborn overshields occasionally. Looks like a floating fish. With the increase in strength in general for the bots, along with the Shepherd bot's overshields Incursion, has now become almost solely about minions. Just mainly about minions. Which I understand that's its MOBA mode in the truest sense, but I feel like it shouldn't just be about minions. Incursion games now go much faster, to the point where certain Battleborn are now pretty much useless due to being late bloomers that get stronger towards a longer later game. Next, why haven't you uploaded Kid Ultra gameplay? Well, because 1, I haven't got top kills with him, or 2, I haven't got the highest score on my team with him. Kid Ultra is an interesting character since he's almost to the T a support character. I have seen a few people destroy with him, but most, like myself, have yet to fully master him. He feels a lot like Benedict to me in the sense that he runs out of ammo very quickly and has a bit of a reload time issue. Perhaps I need to use my ammo loadout with him. He is literally one of the best healers now and is far better at support than Alani is. I would probably put him even above Miko, since Kid Ultra's drones can eventually spec into staying in one area and healing allies that step into that area. Not to mention, he can also have up to, I believe 4 to 5 drones if spec for it. If I'm playing Kid Ultra, unless I get bullied into a corner, it's very hard to kill me since I can just place a drone out in front of me. If you play Kid Ultra, please do not be stingy with your drones and place them out or on someone as soon as you can, even if it is just yourself. Lastly, I've been seeing a lot of newer players on PS4. Anyway, you can typically tell if a player is new if they do not have a title, or at least a newish title if they have easily attainable title like Hobo, Botanist, or Water Monk. Lastly, for Battleborn, the next story DLC, Toby's Friendship Raid, will be released November 10th. Season Pass and Digital Deluxe owners will get access to it instantly as soon as it's released. Beyond that, I really like the Atticus and the Thrall Rebellion and Toby's Friendship Raid are operations, and I really like that every character has at least 2 skins they can get in the operation. At least that's how Atticus and the Thrall Rebellion handled it. So I'm pretty sure that in this next ops mission, every character will get 2 more skins, and Toby will probably get Taunt as well. And there'll probably be more titles and more items as well thrown in, just like the last DLC. Anyway, in terms of Overwatch, we are, it's now, I actually had to, once again, an update within the update. Sombra has been revealed at BlizzCon today, and, of course, to no surprise, she hacked the convention panel. Ooh, like no one saw that coming, right? Anyway, the cinematic, they released a cinematic for Sombra, along with abilities trailer. I will be posting links to both in the description below, so you guys can watch it. During the Overwatch panel, they also announced new modes, new map, and so like at least 2 new maps, and one mode called Arcade, which will feature multiple different modes. One of these modes will be like, 1v1 and 3v3. Along that, they also announced a Overwatch League, which is like, Blizzard's really trying to push Overwatch into the esports area. And that's okay. I don't have any particular interest in it yet, but maybe in the future, who knows? Details are on, you can look it up on YouTube or just go to the Blizzard site, and I believe the details are already up. Besides that, I'm trying to think. Sorry. Oh yeah, she will be, Sombra and the 2 new maps, at least, will be released very soon on the test servers. One of the things really I find really cool is that Blizzard is actually letting people who are at BlizzCon to try out the new maps and Sombra. One of the big changes that I don't know if they're still considering or not for Overwatch is the increase in ult time charge, which would fix my issue with Overwatch being over-reliant on ultimates. Now, this is not official. It's just on the test server. They're testing things out. We don't know if it's official or not, but they made the whole Genji nerf a real thing, so who knows? And people were like, just because it's on the test server doesn't mean it's actually being released, when most of the things that have for Overwatch that have been on the test servers have been released. So I have a feeling that we're gonna get some kind of ultimate nerf for every character in Overwatch soon. Maybe not to the degree that the test servers are right now. That's what was it? It was like a 25% ultimate timer decrease. So every character gets hit by this. But of course, certain characters have ways to increase their ult time faster, like with Mercy with her healing, and a couple other characters with landing hits. So it's not too big of it's not a big issue, but it have people having to rely more so on actually knowing how to play the characters than waiting for their ults to charge. Because, yeah, like I said, that's my #1 issue with Overwatch right now, besides the content updates, is the over-reliance on ultimates, and people just waiting for their ult timers to charge up, and so they can just wait and then bum rush the opposing team with their ultimates. Like I said, it typically boils down to who counters the other person's ult first. So it's pretty much like, if, like, I'll give an example. If a Genji uses his ult, a Zenyatta can counter a Genji's ult and totally just negating it by making everybody around Zenyatta immune to damage, or just giving them extremely fast healing to the point where Genji's damage does nothing. Anyway, I'm done with talking about that. What the cool thing about Sombra is that with her abilities up, she actually kind of does, a lot of her abilities revolve around hacking, so, like, she'll be, like, she's a person, her abilities focus around basically making characters not able to use their own abilities. One of her abilities, I think, is literally called Hack, which it pretty much stops whatever the character that she's targeting and hits it with, so they can't use any talents or moves. So, like, if a person is using their ultimate, it stops them. It stops the ultimate, period. So, like, in the trailer for the abilities, it shows Sombra using her ult on, not her hack ability, on a Roadhog using his ultimate, and it completely stops him. She has an invisibility cloak for a brief time, so she can go invis and walk around. And she has like a teleportation teleport, so she can. So it's gonna be like Symmetra's, Symmetra's teleporter, but only works for Sombra. She could just place it on the ground, and then she can use her ability and automatically warp to where that teleporter is. So that's actually one of the things I was hoping that the rework for Symmetra would be, but it's probably not going to be that way now since Sombra can do it. Her ultimate ability basically shuts down whatever gets hit in it. So it stops abilities, it stops turrets, it paralyzes characters. It says hacks characters. So yeah, it basically stops everything that gets hit by it. And it stops other characters from using abilities too. So it can be really nasty. Like one of the clips shows, I seen a screenshot at least of Sombra. I don't think she's using her ultimate. I think she's just using her hacking ability on a Mercy using her ultimate. So it basically cancels out anything that gets hit by it. So I'm curious if I don't think the hacking ability you can use on your own allies, right? Because it would be kind of neat if she can use her hacking ability on a sleeping target. That would be interesting. I don't think that's how it will work, but it'd be a cool possibility if it could actually cancel debuffs too. Oh yeah, like it possibly cancel Ana's healing grenade if your allies get hit by it. I don't know. I don't think it will work that way. I think it just stops whatever it hits, whatever enemy it hits, it stops them from using any abilities, period, for a brief amount of time. I think this will also be able to use on turrets. So it'll be able to at least temporarily stop Torbjorn's turret, probably Symmetra's turrets as well. And I'm trying to think. Yeah, basically anything that gets hit by, since the turrets count as units, like on the field, yeah, it would stop them from being able to do anything. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Sombra. She's really cool. I enjoy her a lot. So far from what I've seen, I can't wait to start playing her. I actually still have some currency saved up, and I'll probably end up buying loot packs so I can get her stuff as fast as possible. So I'll probably, because like normal legendary skins are normally 1,000 credits in Overwatch, so I'll probably buy whatever legendary skin that pops up. I'm hoping they use like the traditional Sombra skull as like a mask of some sort, or, like how like fan art first depicted her as being cloaked and having the skull mask on her face. That would be a cool legendary like skin if that was a thing. Like how, was it Ana's, Shrike skin is? Like that. That'd be kind of cool. Like how originally everyone thought that was Sombra, but it wasn't. It's just Ana and her, it's just a cool legendary not Umbra skin, Ana skin. So, anyway. So, as per usual, if you like this video, give it a like. If you want to comment, please feel free to. I will answer it. I'll try to answer it as soon as I can, if I feel like doing so. Yeah, if you enjoy these vids, leave a like, possibly leave a comment, and if you're new here, welcome. If you like my content, feel free to subscribe. And so, yeah, that's it for now. And as per usual, this is Genshin-kun. Until next time, sayonara.